All right. Hi everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. So welcome to another episode of the new account series. Yeah, hope you guys are well. Sorta and Rice Store too. Welcome. And yeah, in this very brief episode, I'm gonna just show you guys the progress, the progression on this new account. A little bit more than 143 hours. And my research looks like this. My frequency is level 98. If you guys have seen my last episode, you're gonna understand why I haven't maxed loot frequency but just left it level 98, and I'm still getting the maximum amount of loot. And my loot rarity is level 35. Just by doing some gameplays, I've been already able to upgrade loot rarity by so much, and it's just insane. At this stage, because of the amount of loot you get, the prestige tickets that you can earn from selling custom maps and just from selling everything from prestige dust and just crafting it. So yeah, now doing the daily quest first. So I'm gonna just reload here the game until I have a pretty nice quest, pretty fast quest as well to complete. Enemies killed by sniper, yeah, 2.2 is actually quite a lot. And yeah, once I reach with loot rarity level 100, that's gonna be the prestige 3 maxed, and that's gonna mean I only need to get enough bidders and just complete everything on endless. So I'm getting closer and closer, as Sarta is saying here, to completing endless. So I'm very, very happy. I got also the additional quest from the prestige 3. You can see that's why I have 4 now. I don't have any particular enemy here, any particular tower to kill enemies with, so I'm gonna just go with this one. Yeah, so it's gonna be here coins gained, so I'm gonna place my bounties here a little bit sooner. Then here we have this 3 type of enemies. I might just go with another venom here. Then 1 2 3 4 5 6, so I should be able to place the 6 bounties right there. So maybe I can just go with another venom, right? And maybe another freezing. So just remember, with the first ability of freezing, you can increase the damage that frozen enemies take, and that's a percentage damage, so that's why it's so important. The next thing that will be hard is completing all the quests. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to wait here to have my towers to be as strong as possible, so that in that way I can complete the quest faster, and also got the additional quests already from the prestige 3. But yeah, definitely the completing all the quests, it's the hardest part. It's not like it's really long, as you're saying. It's not hard, like, because once your towers are pretty strong, it's pretty easy, but it's just long. It takes a lot of time. So let's see here what I can do differently. Enemy skill, I also have another quest, enemy skill, but I think this one is gonna just skip it because it's too long. I can just do this other quest. I'm gonna just need to money spent to a single tower. So to do that, just recommend to use Gauss. That's the easiest way, and that's it. I'm not gonna even bother about doing that quest of enemy skill. So I completed 3 quests in this case. And so let's set back the difficulty back to 900. Of course, at this stage, like, the fastest way to just complete and max all the towers is, of course, to just do 6.3, right? So I'm gonna probably first try to max at least the most important towers, and then maybe later on I can just go for the I can start going for the quest, right? So that as I complete the quest, I'm still earning, some bidders, some loot, and I can just slowly, complete everything. So I wanted here to use some of these bidders here that I've just stored up to just max the level here. I also want to max experience multiplier so that my towers can level up super quickly. This is something that affects all the towers because these are the general stats. So that should be, yeah, here we go, level 100 right away. These other stats, like on 6.3 at least, are not so important. Like force wave is not important, rotation speed as well is not important, passive experience, and health. Like I have enough already to survive the boss leaking, and also I should not play even long enough to die. So maybe I can just start here upgrading the damage for splash itself, so trying to max it as well. Yeah, so let's go here on 6.3. I will be doing 3 gameplays, using the shorter strategy, right? So playing for from 5:25, so placing the miner 5:25 and playing until 10:40. I will do it 3 times. Then I'm gonna open all the chests, all the keys, all the tiles. I'm gonna open everything, and then I'm gonna create, the custom maps. And I'm gonna try to sell at least 2, to have around 10,000 tickets. Plus, of course, then selling all the items for prestige dust. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I think at this stage it becomes like it becomes much more efficient, to do this. So you play for very short time. You play for around like 2 minutes and 42 seconds, real play time. So 3 runs here should be like 8 minutes and 15 seconds. And then you just have to, open all the chests. Especially like opening all the chests, keys, tiles is the thing that really takes the most time. But I think like after I reach probably loot rarity, like maybe level 50, 60, right? So when I'm gonna stop earning the very rare items, that's when I think I'm gonna stop like creating custom maps. I'm gonna just go for like sell everything always for prestige dust, and then crafting the dust into tickets. Because it might not be very efficient, but it's gonna be the fastest way to progress. Now with the extra damage, I think I don't even need to upgrade my splash so much anymore. I can just leave it level 1, and I should have enough damage already. And you can see that now with my loot rarity being level 35, I'm not earning any more rare items. I'm only earning very rare, epic, and legendary. And of course, the bit this as well. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see if you still earn the prestige dust from the loot, or if now that I'm not earning the rare loot anymore, if it doesn't happen. So I'm gonna be pretty curious to see there what's going on. Alright, level 5 the mana. Yeah, I'm still earning the prestige dust. I can see the icons every now and then coming out. And now just getting here the additional 60% mining speed, right? And yeah, this stage is just waiting to get to reach 1040. So that 5 times what I do in 10 minutes, lol. Or that 10 times. Yeah, of course, the loot frequency level, as I always said, is the most important upgrade, and that's the one that you really want to max. And as I explained, like I'm gonna do a specific video, explaining about the best loot frequency, loot rarity progression. And yeah, these are the results. Loot rarity being level 35, and you can see no rare items. But I think here I did earn some prestige dust, right? I earned 269.9, so I'm still earning this item. So that means that I'm able to cap, like to reach the maximum amount of different items earned from the loot, so that the newer items are just converted automatically into dust. So that's 1 time. All right, let's just do it 2 more times. And yeah, you can see it's very quick. Of course, like you're not gonna need that many upgrades for splash, so even if you don't have that much damage, you should be able to still destroy all the enemies. But as I said before, like at this stage, once you can reach like level 98 of loot frequency, you should be very ahead in terms of research. You should have at least most of your splash like almost maxed out, having the general stats as well, especially damage maxed out, like attack speed, all that. So your splash should be pretty strong, even at level 0. So yeah. And yes, I'm gonna do a specific video, as I was saying, about the best loot frequency and rarity progressions, because I've done a lot of tests, and I think it's gonna be like, I hope it's gonna be helpful for all the players, new players or maybe not so new players, to know the best progression, based on all the tests I've done. And 40-20 is the best one for the early game. then you can go to up loot like 60-20. Then you can either reset loot rarity and you can go with something like 64-10. But you can also keep loot rarity level 20. It's also fine. And then you go from 60-20 until 93-20. Then you reset loot rarity so that you get loot frequency level 97. Because at level 97 there is the huge spike. Oops, here I forgot to place the miner. So I'm gonna place it at 6 minutes. Yeah, my bad. I was talking and I just got distracted. So I'm gonna have to play for 6 minutes is 35 more seconds, right? So I'm gonna have to play for 35 more seconds. So until like 11:15, right? So yeah, my bad. And yeah, now based on my task, once you reach, in terms of overall loot frequency percentage, once you reach 995%, it's like when you get the huge boost. When you move like from 985% to 995%, that's when you get the huge boost in terms of loot. And yeah, that's why you want to reset your loot rarity so that you can achieve that level as soon as possible. And then very simply, you just get your loot frequency from level 97 to 98, and then you just start maxing loot rarity. And that's exactly what I've been doing. So yeah, unfortunately here I just messed up the miner placement, so I'm gonna have to play for a little bit longer. So until 10:15, right? Should be around that time when I'm gonna stop earning the triple loot. Yeah, here we go. Xi Jinping, hi, welcome. So yeah, unfortunately here I messed up the timer, guys, of the mining or the miner. So yeah, my bad. And let's just do it one more time. So that's going to be 3 times. And then afterwards, as I said before, I'm going to open all the chests, all the keys, everything. And I'm going to sell probably 2 custom maps. I should have enough items to sell 2 custom maps to get around like 8,000 tickets, maybe 8,500. And then just selling all the remaining items for prestige dust. And then crafting it into the ticket. So I should get overall like around 10,000 tickets from doing this process. So just playing the map 3 times, and yeah. So I think on Discord it was that yesterday I wrote down which is the best progression for loot frequency, loot rarity, and I received a lot of pretty positive feedback. And of course, all the tasks that I've done are based on actual tasks and results that I have, and I have Excel tables. But as I said before, I wanted to make some videos so that I can actually prove and I can show that the numbers that I'm saying are real, they're not just made up. Alright, so let's not get distracted here. Let's place the miner at 525. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Just upgrade level 1, first and second ability. Alright, here we go. Then miner level 4. So yeah, as explained, as I'm gonna explain as well, like on my past video and on the next episodes, if you have start research, if you have 20% loot frequency from the start research, you don't even need to max your frequency. You can leave it level 98, and you can already reach that 1000% cap of loot frequency, and that's the maximum you can have in terms of loot. So getting any higher percentages doesn't really increase the amount of loot you get. So that's why it's just best to leave it at level 98, and then you just go for loot priority. Mofo Lukawaso Omolulu, hi, welcome. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome to the stream. So this is the third and final round here on 6.3, and then afterwards I'm gonna open all the loot that I got. So yeah, 10:40 here, stopping the gameplay, and here we go. Nice. And let's see here what are the items I was able to collect. I'm not really looking at biddes right now because my loot rate is not high enough. So like I'm not really earning that many biddes, even considering a double gain, but that doesn't really matter because at this stage, like gaining tons of bitters is not your goal. Your goal is trying to max loot rarity, so getting overall loot that can be used. So I'm gonna just use the few bitters that I got to upgrade the damage for my splash here, trying to reach level 100. Can I get it? No, level 98. That's fine. And now, as I said before, I'm gonna open everything. So I'm gonna open first all these chests, right? There we go. I can only open, unfortunately, 50 at times each time. So yeah, if you have more than that amount, you're gonna need to open them, multiple times. All right. Then let's go for the tiles as well. Open all of them. Unfortunately, also tiles you can open only up to 500 each time. But yeah, here we go. Opening. Nice. Opening also the epic ones. The only ones that I'm not gonna open, I'm gonna sell directly, are the very rare tiles. Those are the ones that I always prefer to just sell for prestige dust already. So see these ones, I'm gonna just sell them. And the cool thing about selling is that you can sell even more than 500. You can sell up to thousands at each time. And then just using here the keys to open the even more chests. So again, here I cannot open more than 50 each time. So once again, it takes some repetitions. All right. And that's it. And now with all these items that I got, right, what I'm gonna do very simply is I'm gonna go into a custom map. I'm gonna create, I think, two, right, placing first the most expensive items that I have. So it's gonna be placing, I think, power, that has 305, but especially it's gonna be the sources, these ones here. Look at how much value they have, 600. And so that's exactly what I'm gonna do first. So the first map is the one where you're gonna place as many of these items, so that the first map is the one that has the highest value. And oops, I don't know why I have some dots here. The mouse, okay, here we go. Oops. Okay, then also placing these ones. These ones. Then after you do the legendary, you move to epic. That as well, in terms of cost, is, well, it's not as much as legendary, but still pretty high. So you start from 240, and then you move to 230. Yeah, here we go. I have 400 of these ones, so I should be able to like fill all the bottom part of the map with these sources. Sometimes I try to place them so quickly that the game cannot keep up, and so that's why I have the dots in the middle. Yeah, here we go. I still have 168. So yeah, you can see how many you get. All right, then just choosing a base here that disables both research and probably enemies who go on platforms, right? And if it has a range, it's the best. Unfortunately, this one doesn't, so I'm gonna just have to try to get another one. This one also doesn't. Then I have, oh man, I don't have any good bases here. I have this one, range. Yeah, this one could work. And then a 340% portal. Yeah, whatever, should be fine. I'm trying to see if there is one without flying enemies, but I mean, this one could be good. Yeah, whatever. And then let's go for, as well, I'm gonna just save the map. All right, I'm gonna craft very quickly here a core, some cores. the Zeta ones. Alright, just I need to sell to custom, so just two. So in this way I can place the core. Then I can place the projector speed, right, platform, and then you can see already the value being 1.3 million, right, map price. And then on top of this, you wanna place as well all these teleports. You know, all of these ones are gonna be worth 300 each, and you can place them in the corners like this. So it becomes super nice. Yeah, you can increase the map value by a lot just by placing these teleports. So why not? They are considered as epic, a very rare loot. So once you have enough loot rarity, you're gonna stop earning these ones. So once you stop earning the very rare loot, you stop earning so many teleports. So yeah, that's just one thing you wanna remember. All right, then let's just move the map here a little, and let's keep on placing these teleports. I'm trying to place them, you know, as close as possible to one another, so in that way I have more room to place other stuff, other teleports as well. But the map is pretty large at the bottom, so there should be enough room to place all of them. You can see the map value going up and up and up. I'm gonna probably reach, I have 3 more teleports to place, 3 more colors. Maybe I can reach 1.8 million, right? Which is not too bad. All right, here we go. And that's it, because I placed as many items as I could, you know, the most valuable ones first. So yeah, it's just time to play the map now. The base is pretty good. Let's hope as well that the wave configuration was good enough to just get the score, you know, 4,000. You just need 4,000. Yeah, this wave was pretty bad because it was a group wave. Okay, ability, level 2, that should be better now. 2.6. The score here, I'm looking at the score. Yeah, 4,000, I barely got 4,000. Was pretty lucky, to be honest. So that's 5,400 tickets. All right, thank you. Saving the game. And now very quickly I'm gonna create another custom map where I'm gonna place the next, you know, valuable items that I have left, especially sources, as I said before. And then maybe I can even place the power platforms. So let's try to go with a certain speed that I don't have any holes, right? In that way it's just more efficient. Alright, I think that's it. Then the matrix ones, how much are they? Yeah, 338, so still that's higher than the power platforms. So I'm gonna place these ones first. I have many of these ones as well. I got like more than 300 I had. Alright, here we go. 280, actually 300 first. Where are the 300? Yeah, here we go. And then the 280 ones should be as well 327. Uh, 300, and then the other ones I think they don't have enough value, like these ones, right? 271, see, 305. Yeah, actually these ones. But the other ones are not so valuable. So yeah, I still have 152 of these ones plus all the power platforms. So maybe I can actually sell one more custom map, so I can sell like 3. And again here, let's try to look for a base that has both disables research and enemies welcome platforms. But already before I had some trouble finding it. So very likely, yeah, I don't really have a good one. Rotation speed. I have still this one. No. Damage. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go for the just disable research. All right. Should be good enough. As long as they have range, it's good. Yeah, see here, range 50. So that's perfect. Some more coins at the start. And again here, portal 340. Whatever enemies inside shouldn't really matter that much. And core platform. I don't have any more the teleport, so you can see that now the map value is not even higher than 1,000,000, but still, you know, it's better than nothing. And let's hope here for a good wave configuration. Oh man, 2 group waves in the first 2 waves, so that's not really good. And another group wave here of regulars. And another one. Yeah, this is just bad configuration. Yeah, I just got super unlucky here. So let's save the game. And I have to change something on the map. I got super unlucky there. Like 3, 4 like group waves, one after the other. So hopefully now the wave is going to be different, right? So it's slightly better, but still not optimal. There was a flying wave, another group wave, and another flying wave. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, let's change actually the portal. I think the portal here is just bad luck portal. So let's go for, I don't know, anything different. 340. Let's go for a one that doesn't really have many enemies inside. Maybe this one, right? Has a lot of flying enemies, but still. I just need to have the first like 8 waves. Alright, here we go. That's a lot better. Not too close. Now the important thing is that the enemies are not too close one another, because that's the big weakness of Crusher. When you have too many enemies incoming at once, and so you cannot like destroy all of them. Yeah, that's a lot better. Level 3, and that's 4,000 score. Yeah, just changing sometimes, even changing the portal without even changing the configuration of the map is fine. So 2,800 tickets. Not as many as before, of course, but still pretty good. And actually I can just try to sell another map, right, for around 2,500 tickets. So yeah, let's try to do that. And let's place the last matrix tiles here. Kobe's Jaruk, hi, welcome. Hey man, thanks for the new account series, I enjoyed it a lot. Learn a lot from watching you. Nice, that really makes me happy. So thanks a lot for, you know, watching. And I'm happy that, you know, my videos can be somehow useful for you guys to maybe learn a thing or two about the game and how to progress, and you know, the best strategies and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, you know, the videos. Alright, I start placing here the platforms because I have exhausted all the sources that have a pretty high value. So I'm gonna start placing now the platforms. First power, then here upgrade cost should be what, 298. Yeah, 298 is still pretty high in terms of value. And then here attack speed is a bit lower, right? 290. So it's not as optimal, but still, it's rather better to like place them, right? Than just sell them for prestige dust. Remember, you always lose value when you sell the platforms for prestige dust. So try to place, you know, them rather than selling them. And yeah, last portal here. Yeah, whatever. Base as well. Hopefully there is a one that disables research. That's pretty decent. Attack speed, no. This one has projectile speed, no. Nope. Yeah, yeah, I'm running out of bases actually. I have still this one. Nope. This one, no. Range, yeah, this one. Range. Some money, HP, that's fine. Oops, I messed up here. And then platforms as always, the projector speed. Alright. So again, this map, you can see the value is going lower and lower because of course I'm placing like worst items on the cast map that have lesser value, and of course that means that the map price as well decreases. But still, you know, it's better to place the items in this way rather than selling them for prestige dust. I'm still gonna like do it after this because as I said before, if you end up like placing and creating too many cast maps, you end up wasting too much time. You can see already that I'm lacking bases, so I would need to find a good time to find a good base, and that's a lot of time that you don't want to really spend. So after this last base that I have, the last cast map that I have sold, very simply you just go here, all right, and you click and select all visible, right, other than the platforms and the road items. So these ones are here, those ones are the ones that you don't want to sell, and then you just sell everything. Literally everything. The only thing that you also don't want to sell are the 340% portals, because those ones might be required for the next like cast map, so you might sell, right? So yeah, selling everything, also selling all these bases. I didn't have really any good base left, so I'm gonna just sell all of them, everything, and also selling all these cores other than the boss tiles, right? This is what I'm not gonna sell. So you can see 1.26 million prestige dust. All right, and now I'm gonna craft all of that dust that I got from the game and from selling items into the prestige tickets. You can see I got another 3584, and well, that's 15.5 thousand tickets, and that means that I can get 5 more levels of Rarity. And you see, this is all coming, guys, from just 3 rounds of 6.3. So imagine. Now, the longer you play, like the more Rarity you get, the more Rarity you get, the more value the loot becomes, the more valuable, right? So you can start selling cast maps for like more prestige tickets. You get more prestige dust when you sell items, and so you can get even more prestige tickets. Of course, as well, the cost in terms of prestige tickets of Rarity also increases. But as I said, you know, in my other videos, if you sell like 2 cast maps and you then craft and then you sell all the items for prestige dust and then you craft it into tickets, you should be able to get around like 10,000 tickets each time. And of course that's enough to get like 2 or 3 levels of Rarity, and that's good, you know. And just keep on going. After you do the process, you just repeat. So you go again to 6.3, now having the additional loot Rarity levels. So that means that the loot becomes better. And yeah, you just repeat the process. I'm gonna do it in this case 3 times again, and just, you know, repeating the exact same process as before. Maybe now I can just sell like 2 cast maps, because selling the 3rd one already like had me spend a lot of time. So maybe just selling 2, right? 525, pressing the miner, and let's see if we can see a difference in terms of loot gained, you know, looking at the colors. I'm pretty sure that still the colors are exactly as before, so like I'm earning very rare, epic, and legendary. But I want to see if there is a certain point in which I stop earning the very rare and I start earning only like epic and legendary. That's what I'm gonna be careful. But I still think my loot Rarity is too low to like stop earning very rare. Like I would need to wait a lot longer at the beginning so that I wouldn't get the very rare items. But it's not worth it. Alright, so that should be level 5 now, the miner. Level 3 splash. Now going for the additional attack speed. Alright. If you don't get the very rare loot, how do you get portals? You don't. you don't get portals, and that's why, as I said before, you want to save up the 340% portals. You don't want to sell them. Yeah, so yeah, you can still get portals, remember, from opening chests, from using the keys. So you can still earn like very rare loot, not through the 6.3 loot, but you can still earn it through chests or keys, you know, so you can still earn it. So theoretically you could still earn the 340% portals, you could still get them, but it's a lot less, right? But at that stage, as I said before, like once you stop earning very rare loot, that's when you wanna, like maybe you can sell one cast map, right, for like maybe 7,000 tickets, but then you don't wanna like spend too much time there. You wanna just sell everything for prestige dust, and you're gonna just craft everything into tickets. It becomes much more efficient in terms of time, right? You don't really get many tickets, that's true. So again, you should be able to get maybe 10,000 tickets rather than getting maybe 25,000, right? But it's still enough to get 2 or 3 levels of rarity, and you save a lot of time, because as you could see there before, guys, like how much time it took me to you know, open everything, to then create the custom maps, to place all the sources, all the platforms, to select the portal, the base, creating the path, playing the map. Like it's not so quick, and you end up losing a lot of time at the end of the day. So that's why once you stop earning teleports, once you stop earning the very rare loot, right, also the portals, you want to stop completely, maybe not completely, but you want to really minimize the custom maps that you sell. And you're gonna just sell everything for prestige dust. You get the tickets, and then you just go right away into 6.3, and you just keep on going. I might do a video like in the future, once I max loot rarity. I might do a video where I'm gonna compare what happens when you, like the two methods, right? So I'm gonna try to do maybe a method. I'm gonna stop watch myself, so I'm gonna see, for example, how much time it takes me to do like 3 rounds of 6.3, plus opening all the chests, tiles, keys, right? Then placing all the items in a cast map, maybe selling 2 cast maps, getting the tickets, and then getting the levels of rarity. And then I'm gonna stop there, you know, the video, and I'm gonna compare it instead with doing the bulk selling of items. And then very simply, what you do is you get less, no prestige tickets, so you get less variety, but you can start playing 6.3 much sooner. So I want to see, you know, in terms of time spent, maybe like in half an hour, you know, how many levels I can gain with one method and how many levels with the other. So it would be a very nice comparison to see, you know, which of the two methods is the fastest one in terms of, you know, levels gained per minute. And that's 3 rounds, right? I did 3 rounds already on 6.3, so that's 1, that's 2. Oh no, I did only 2, so let's just do 1 more. And teleports as well, because teleports are considered as very rare loot, as I said before. So once you stop earning the very rare loot from 6.3, you get very little teleports. You can still get them, as I said before, from chests, from keys, but it's a lot less. Alright, so this is gonna be the final run here on 6.3, so that's gonna be the 3rd one. So if you guys have any questions, you know, any comments about what I'm doing, and or like about the game overall, feel free to ask them. I have many videos in the past where I've discussed, you know, different topics about the game, but I think, you know, talking about loot frequency and rarity, all the tasks I've been doing for the past couple of weeks have been so useful, I think, for the community overall. Because I've also been able to learn a lot of stuff. For example, that, you know, loot frequency is capped at 1000%. You cannot exceed that amount. Or the fact that instead loot rarity is not capped at 1000%. So you can, like 1000 compared to 1030%, you get better items. And so, for example, the fact that at loot rarity level 87 is when you start earning only legendary items if you follow this strategy. So if you wait until 5 minutes and 25, and so on. You know, I've been able to understand and learn so many things about the game doing these tests that that's why I want to share, you know, them with the community, with the players, so that everyone can also learn and can start playing better, start progressing faster, more efficiently, and yeah. At what point it started to be worth doing 6.3? I actually started right after watching your video, only with normal max splash, and currently Infinite level 21. It's about the same result as 5.4 endless. I would argue that like in order to do 6.3, you start doing 6.3 after you unlock loot frequency and rarity. Like you don't want to really do 6.3 before that then, because it's pointless. So only start farming 6.3 once you complete all the quests, right? Once you reset your quest twice and you solve 5 custom maps, so you unlock low frequency and rarity, and only afterwards you're gonna start doing 6.3. So that's what I would recommend. And you get so many, you know, from completing quests, you get so many items at the end of the day that you should be able to already have, you know, your infinite mining speed, your modifier mining speed upgraded by little. You should have also some lucky shot tickets, so you can go into the wheel, right? You can try to earn some research tickets. So for example, you can upgrade your endless mode difficulty, right? Then your BTS drop rate, very important, these two to prioritize at the beginning. And then you can use your research tickets to, for example, max the modifier mining speed, infinite mining speed, especially these two, right? Because those are going to be the most important ones on 6.3. And then you can start maxing as well the coins, right? Coins generation, the starting coins, and then slowly, you know, as you get more loot, you start getting higher levels of loot frequency and loot. And yeah, so that's just, you know, the progress I would recommend. So 6.3 only after you unlock loot frequency and rarity. Like before then, I don't think doing 6.3 is worth. You can just do remember to do the quests. You don't want to really farm any of the 5 stages levels because it's just pointless. Like it's much worth trying to focus on this upgrade tree, right? And try to unlock it and to get it as fast as you can. How to upgrade prestige ticket and prestige dust drop rate faster, like a level 15. This upgrade here requires only green peppers. So other than the green peppers you can earn from any of your gameplays, the best and most efficient method is to actually sell stuff, because you end up getting a lot of these blueprints. You're gonna need a lot less of these blueprints that you wanna get, and so that's what you're gonna do. The most efficient method, I have a full video about that, is to craft the special 3 blueprints. So to use the legendary ones here to craft the special 3, right? And then you convert the special 1 into special 2, and then you convert the special 2 into special 3, so you have as many of these orange blueprints as possible. And then you use these orange blueprints to get these blueprint chests, and you can get like as many of these ones as you can. Then you're gonna open them, and then you're gonna sell these final things that you're gonna get, you know, when you open the chest, and you can get a lot of green peppers from there. So from doing this process, you can multiply the green peppers you get from selling by around like 3 to 4 times. So you can end up gaining like 1 million green peppers literally just by doing this process. Of course, it depends on how many blueprints you have, but just to give you an idea. And therefore, you know, that should really help you to upgrade this this one faster. So that's what I recommend. And now go back here to the loot, right? I'm gonna, once again, I have done the 3 runs, so I'm gonna now open all the chests, all the keys, all the tiles, exactly as before. But in this case, I might just sell like 2 cash swaps. I'm not gonna sell 3, right? Even if I'm gonna lose some value, but I don't wanna really lose too much time in this process. It already takes time to just open all these things. So yeah, let's do that. All right, 90. All right, opening also these ones. If I can sell like 2 custom maps for more than 1 million map price each, then that should be pretty good. Should be able to get around like 8,000 to 9,000 tickets from doing so. And then just selling here this last tiles, and yeah, now opening the keys. The more you upgrade the loot rarity, you can see that I'm earning now less keys. I'm still earning the legendary keys, but the epic keys I'm earning less, and that's something that happens normally. And once your loot rarity increases by a certain margin, you stop earning as well the legendary keys. So yeah, you keep on earning, you know, chests, maybe not so many, but yeah, the keys, you stop earning them completely. So that's something that happens as well. All right, here we go. So let's go back here to the map, and let's just sell this first one once again. Remember, place at the beginning the highest quality tiles. So it's a specialty is 180 and 170 legendary sources. Oops. All right, here we go. This one's now 218. So I think I have more than before, right? So that means that already, you know, from loot frequency level 35 to 40, I'm able to earn a slightly better loot. So more like legendary loot. That's of course is nice. Then I have here this. How much worth are these ones? Yeah, 484. So very, very worth. Yeah, this one still. I have a 12 of these ones, 1. And then I think I'm gonna just move on to the epic. Oh no, wait. Yeah, these ones first. The 100%. So you can see that, like, compared to the map from before, I have more legendary now in the map. So almost half of the map is only made up of legendary. So of course that's gonna mean higher value. And yeah, should be definitely able to still have some of these epic sources left. All right, let's see here. Hopefully, again, I got a good base. Projectile speed, rotation, no range. This one? Nope. This one? Range, damage. Oh, nice. This is a super strong base. It doesn't really have extra coins or lives, but has a very nice stats here for Crusher. So I'll take it. Portal here, 340% difficulty. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it matters that much. Roads. Actually, enemies here can walk on platforms. I could theoretically build the path to look like this. I know it's weird, but that's just nice. And let's place also here this platform, and I'm gonna also craft here possibly the course, right? To have at least like 2 legendaries. 2 legendary cores, 2 Zeta ones. Yeah, here we go. Nice. And let's just oh no, wait, I need to place the teleports. So that's why the map doesn't really have a high value, because I still need to place all the teleports. So let's go back here and placing them. I'm earning less teleports. You see that, like, compared to before, see that these numbers are lower because of course my loot rarity is higher. So I'm earning already less very rare loot, you know, compared to before, but still it's better than nothing. place them. Like I'm getting more value because I'm placing like more sources or more stuff with higher value there. But because I'm not placing as many teleports, right, I'm losing like in a little bit of value in terms of map price because of that. But I would argue that it's better to like have less teleports but having more like legendary sources than the opposite, because like legendary sources are worth 600, 500, right, map price. Teleports only 300. So like if you just compare them one to another, it's much more valuable going for sources. But this map actually is slightly less expensive than the first one, so that's interesting. But anyway, let's just go here for the gameplay. Hopefully the wave configuration is gonna be good enough. Okay, so just level 1 now. Should be now second ability. Okay, level 2. Score here 3000. Yeah, should be able to get it. Yeah, here we go. 4000. And in the game. So it's gonna be in this case 5100 tickets. Before I think I got the map for like 5400. So slightly less tickets. But the second map that I'm gonna play, so this one right here, should have higher value. Like if I remember correctly, the other one I did had like less than 1 million. Probably this one is gonna be higher than 1 million. So I will be getting like slightly less prestige tickets from the first map, but I'm gonna have more tickets from the second one. So I guess that's pretty much it. All right. $297 of these ones. Wow. All right. These ones, how worth they are? 380. So yeah, let's go. And then let's just go for the Matrix ones, right? Yeah, 338. I think this is the highest. Probably 300 first, but then this one should be the highest. And I should be able to complete the last portion here of the map. Oops, messed up. So see already the map being higher than 1 million value. Base here. Do I have another base that disables both research and enemy Vulcan platforms? Rotation speed, no range. That's sad. Another one, this one. Nope. This one. Damage. I have still one here, no range. This one, no range. It has a lot of projectile speed though. So I could maybe go for this one and place a range platform. Right? So yeah, let's try to do that. 340 once again. Let's go for, yeah, this one. Let's go for range though, as I said before. Road. And core. Now wait a minute, is this one also disables enemies Vulcan platforms? Yeah, oh yeah. So I can still place actually here power rather than the roads. It's slightly more valuable, right? So that's one a little bit higher than 1 million map. Let's see how it goes. So I have projectile speed here not coming from the platform but from the base. So let's see it's if I can still, you know, make it to the 4000 score. I should be able to. These waves are super good, to be honest. So good. I have another 7% now from the core. 3.6. Come on. There's a couple more enemies. Here we go. 4000. Nice. And that's 3100 tickets. All right. As I said before, I could still keep on going. I could still place, you know, create another custom map, placing the matrix sources, placing the power tiles, and so on. But that's gonna take me a lot of time. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna already sell everything. Remember, deselecting here platforms and roads, and that's it. And again here, just be careful about not selling the 340% portals, right? Try to save some of them up, and then selling everything else, and as well not the boss tiles. So again, that's 1.4 million. You can see now it's slightly more prestige dust because I had more items, right? I sold for prestige dust more items, and that's 3,700 tickets. So that's roughly now 14.7 tickets. So I had some before, so I probably got around like 12,000. So that's even like higher than what I expected before. And that's once again 5 levels of loot rarity, and boom, just selling 2 cast maps, not even 3. Saving the game and just keep on going on 6.3. So let's see now what happens with loot rarity level 45. And yeah, I'm gonna do here these 3 levels on 6.5, and then I think that's gonna be it. Because unfortunately today I cannot really stream for that long, guys. I just wanted to show you how quickly the progress becomes at this stage. Like once you max loot frequency, maxing loot rarity is super quick. Of course, here double gain is helping. The fact that I'm able to double a little bit the bid this I'm earning, or the chests, you know, the keys, the tiles as well. That's definitely helping. But as I said before, I cannot disable like double gain. I would have loved to disable it for this new account series, so that I would show you guys a real run, you know, without double gain, without the extra help. But unfortunately, it cannot be disabled. I purchased the game on Steam as soon as it came out, pretty much, and that's why well, I got double gain unlocked for free. Right, so 525, and let's see what happens now to the loot after loot rarity level 45. I'm pretty sure still I'm gonna earn some very rare items, but it should be less now. It should be especially like epic and legendary, and beat this. Let's also take a look at the prestige dust, if I'm still gonna earn prestige dust from the actual loot on 6.3 or not. Still going for the same strategy here. So mine level 4, then level 5. Now my splash has maxed damage, I think. No, wait, it's level 98. So this number here is almost maxed. Level 5, splash level 3, and now getting this additional attack speed. Now you can see that now, like at the very, like I'm getting closer and closer to the end. You can see that I'm earning less and less and less of the very rare items. Now it's only, like almost only epic and legendary. See? So only orange and light blue, and beat this. So yeah, that's what happens. You know, as you upgrade your loot rarity, that's what starts to happen. And stop the game. 1040. Here we go. So did I got here prestige dust? I did. It's slightly less from before, but still it's something. So that was one run. Let's go with another. And you can see that the business, you know, as you upgrade loot rarity, also the amount of business increases, because business is considered as a legendary loot. So the higher your loot rarity becomes, the higher amount of business you also earn. It's just it scales linearly. Of course, the business drop rate helps, but it's especially loot rarity that helps to get a lot of business. So that's why, as I said before, like you don't want to really focus too much early on gaining a lot of business. It's true that you can get more research if you collect more business, but that's not the point, right? The point is being able to earn loot overall that can help you to get more levels of loot frequency and then loot rarity. That's really the point. You're not selling on your cast map, you're not selling business. you cannot place bid this to gain prestige tickets. So that's why it's pointless. Like once you max infinite mining speed, the modifier mining speed, coins generation, starting coins, bid swap rate, endless mode difficulty, so you max these important upgrades, that's it. Like you don't really need that many upgrades in terms of endless research to be able to have a very good run on 6.3. Yes, of course you can keep on upgrading your splash a little bit, your general stats a little bit more, but it's just consequential. Like it's not a key thing to do very early on. So that's what I've been doing, in this series, and you can see that the results I've been having are very, very good. Okay, so level 4, splash on level 2 with ultimate. Let's go for this one now. And last is the miner. Alright, level 3, and then just upgrading now the mining speed. Alright, so I'm gonna do like one more run, and then that's gonna be it for this live stream. I'm not gonna even show, again, opening all the chests, the keys, tiles. I'm not gonna even show you that. You guys know already what's the method. So just ending here the game and just starting the third and final one again. In this case, at this stage of loot rarity, I'm doing the 6.3 3 times, but the more you upgrade it, the less you're gonna need to do. Like for example, you can do maybe 2 runs and then you can sell everything, right? And then like once your rarity is past like level 80, I think, you can only do like 1 run, you can sell everything, you can get like 1 or 2 levels for rarity, and then you can just keep on going. So you start earning, like the loot you get becomes so valuable that you might need to only like do 1 run, and then that's it. That's enough to get at least 1 level of loot rarity. I'm doing here 3 runs, in that way I can stack some items, so that, as I said before, these 2 custom apps that I sell, they have a pretty decent value, so I can get enough tickets. But yeah, so I don't know which is the threshold on loot rarity once you stop earning very rare. It might be 47. Because I have 30% from start research plus research, so I have a plus 30% loot rarity. So if you add the amount to my level 45 loot rarity, that's 480. So maybe once you reach like 500, that's when you stop earning like very rare loot and you start earning like epic and legendary. Of course, considering like placing the miner at 525. So I'm always considering placing the miner at that timing. If you place it sooner, you're gonna need higher levels of loot rarity. If you place it later, you're gonna need less levels of loot rarity. That's how it works. The fact that over time, the loot rarity increases over time, and that's why you can also see that the loot, the more time progresses, then the loot becomes by itself, like it becomes only epic and legendary. So yeah, that's why the FAK strategy is so good. As long as you have your loot frequency lower than level 80, that's why it's so good, because you can actually just exploit the fact that if you wait until the boss almost leaks and then you place a miner, you can just have the loot to be as rare as possible, and on top of that you can upgrade the miner a lot more, and yeah, so just what I've been suggesting to do. And at 1040, here we go. Nice. So that's 3 runs. So around like 4,000 bits at this stage. So with loot rarity level 45, I'm earning around 4,000 bits with double gain, so that should be like around 2000 bits. And now let's just use the bits here to just max splash. So now everything is maxed. I'm not upgrading this ability because I never use it. I don't recommend you to use it. Just go for attack speed and for like the first one, that should be this one. Yeah, first one and second one. Passive XP at max upgrade level is another thing that I don't really like a lot because it doesn't really give you that much. Yes, it's better to make the tower upgrade faster if it's not attacking enemies, but it's not really that significant in terms of health. So I'm gonna just leave it there. And then let's see, another tower that I'm gonna need for 6.3 might be here Crusher and Gauss especially. So maybe I can start, you know, maxing Gauss. I might need Gauss for when I'm gonna farm 6.3 for resources. I'm gonna actually get the experience multiplier here, and probably damage, right? Yeah, this stage you start earning a lot of bits. So that should be level 100 already. And also a lot of resources here consumed. Maybe as well here level 50, why not? Max experience level. Rotation speed is not that important, but it's just another aspect of the tower, just to rotate it faster, so why not? So I'm gonna have also Gauss here maxed. I haven't upgraded as well the second ability because I don't use it for 6.3, but it can be useful for other towers, like for other gameplays, so I'm gonna max it as well. Should have enough like with this to max everything here, right? Yeah. And that should be Gauss, and then last tower is gonna be Crusher. So let's start here for the experience so they can level up more, and yeah, until I have no more bits. So let's save the game, and that's it guys for this stream. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And yeah, in the next episodes, most likely it's gonna be like a recording episode. We're gonna just show you very quickly, you know, with a speed up gameplay, this process. So just, you know, doing 6.3, getting items, opening everything, and then getting Rarity, just, you know, the process. But yeah, this stage, as I said before, you start progressing very, very quickly. Like you can see there, in this hour of this stream, I was able to get 10 levels of Rarity, just like that. So yeah, it's just so nice. So once again, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, guys, and stay well. See ya. Bye bye.